Hey everyone, my name is Álvaro. I am a Sitecore certified developer, and today I'm excited to show you how you can use an IDE integrated with an AI assistant. This IDE is called Cursor, and it was developed in partnership with OpenAI. This is a good alternative to ChatGPT or Copilot. Its interface is similar to Visual Code, where you can use it for almost any programming language, such as JavaScript, Python, C Sharp, and others. So we are able to work with .NET projects. There are a lot of extensions and plugins as well. And in the description below, I'll leave the link to download it. So I'm gonna show you 4 use cases where it helps me in my work. Let's get started. It's likely the most obvious use case. However, when we are working with Sitecore, we face complex code and specific statements for Sitecore. Especially if you are new to the Sitecore world, it will be a challenge. So this tool is interesting because it's able to explain even the specific statements that Sitecore uses to integrate the code and the platform. Also, it's more straightforward than using ChatGPT. Let's take a look. I'm gonna open the project folder. In that case, I'm using the Sitecore Habitat. Then I will open a file under Feature, Accounts, Code, Views, Accounts again, Login Teaser. So here we have the first option to talk with the AI assistant, which is using the chat placed on the right side of the IDE. So here we have the chat and a text box where we can type anything we want. So in my case, I'm gonna type explain the code, highlighting the Sitecore statements. And here we have a good explanation. Also, we can continue chatting and ask other things like what is the html.sitecore.field and give me another example. And so we have that explanation for something that it is specific for Sitecore. The second use case is to improve the code. If you think the code isn't good or there are bugs, you can ask Cursor to improve it. In that case, I'm gonna use the register razor file. So I will select the whole code and press Ctrl K. It opens a prompt to type the instructions. So I'm gonna type improve this code, and it will start reviewing your code. You can see in green the suggestions. And in the end, you can approve or reject the suggestions. Also, you can use it for controller files, like the accounts controller. The same process, select the whole code, press Ctrl K, and improve this code. It is reviewing the code. This is a huge one. And it finished. And we can accept or reject. Okay, the third use case is using it to create a basic code for controllers and views. I often need to create controllers and views for my features, and Cursor helps me creating the initial structure. This saves me time and allows me to focus on other important aspects of my development work. So here I'm gonna create a new file under accounts. I will name it as my view, and here at the first line I will press Ctrl K and type write a Sitecore Razor view, including examples of Sitecore HTML helpers. Alright, so here we have a basic structure. Also, we can take the opportunity to generate the controller code in the same file because it helps the AI to understand the context and it generates a better result. Let's see how it works. Okay, so just press enter in the end of the file and again press Ctrl K and type something like write controller code for this view. And here we are. Of course, I cannot leave this code here, so I will put it in a new file, like something under controller. And finally, the last topic is about PowerShell scripts. So Cursor also helps me creating basic code for Sitecore PowerShell scripts. This is useful for those that don't like PowerShell or are new in this language. Even if you are experienced with it, PowerShell for Sitecore has some specific statements. So let's see how it works. I'm gonna create a new file and name it as my script. At the first line, I will press Ctrl K and type something complex. Write a PowerShell code for changing the display name of the first 10 items from a specific node. Ask the user to insert the node. After all, create a package of those items. All right, so here we have a good start point. That's all, folks. Today we learned four useful cases for using these AI assistants, such as explaining a code, improving a code, creating initial code, and the last one, creating PowerShell scripts for Sitecore. That's how I use Cursor with my tasks in Sitecore. And if you haven't tried Cursor yet, I highly recommend giving it a try. It's a powerful tool that can help you write better and faster code. Thanks for watching.